Hello everybody, welcome back to Yoba TV. If you're new here, you're welcome. Kindly click that subscribe button on your screen, like, comment, and share this program. Hey, Yomi, it's really tied to me. And for a long time, this has been an issue because we don't even know which one is which. Like and you notice the address and Olori laughing. It means 6.5. Because I don't know if Naomi is there or she's not there. But now, I think it's safe with what Yahweh said. And I will show Yahweh, and I will show Yahweh about the whole king and the Naomi thing. I think it's safe that we should just go with Naomi is not. Like if you allegedly senior, Naomi is not a queen in that palace. O can't get one money. She get it. She's the mother of a prince, but it's safe to say allegedly Naomi is not a queen in that palace anymore. Because according to the show T.A. Wishing. But there are things in that show that baffles me, And I be like, really? When you don't even need to be told that a lot of things were going on in that palace. To hear everybody. But at the same time, there's something in you just feel like, it's normal. But we know a lot of things are not normal. Yeah, we made some allegation and allegedly that the king is a different person on camera and is a different person to his wives behind the closed door. Allegedly. So I don't know how true this is. And I'm not a person that will judge somebody based on what somebody else said until when I've done use my eyes see. Say, this person no be good person. But the little things we know about KBSC, it's hard to believe, or it's hard to digest that man is actually wicked. He always said the queen in the palace that they are one Rojuni, but they are all going through a lot, but they're just smiling for the camera. That the king is allegedly, the king used to maltreat, the king doesn't care about them, is a aggressive, allegedly. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm a person that can read somebody small. Me, she's a psychologist, but at least, you know what somebody is. So I be like the little things we see about this king, it doesn't look or feels, his aura is not threatening to me. That's how I feel. You can feel something else. This is not the first time I'm hearing something about the king that is somebody held behind closed door. But based on Ori, this man so far, I don't think is a problematic person. And that is based on what I can see from the outside. What I can see from the outside, he doesn't look like a problematic person. I think he's always even trying to solve problem. But it takes somebody that lives with him to be able to, tell us the type of person he is when there's no camera. You understand? But saying that the man is wicked, I think that is overreaching. It's hard for me to say if there's no evidence to back everything up, that the man really treated Naomi bad, that when Naomi was pregnant, the man was not visiting her, Naomi was going through a lot. The man said the mother of the wife should leave, Naomi Kokoro laughing, which caused a lot of reaction then, because Naomi was just in the palace. She was literally choking that daughter up. And I understand that, marrying a king is a big distance for them, because I don't think they are from a royal family, if I'm not mistaken, Naomi. And coming now with the whole people in the house and the mother has to come, because Naomi was a fragile girl. So the mother, this is a lot to take in. The mother has to be there, but I think there was now issues with the mother leaving the palace and she doesn't want to leave, and the brother, and it's a lot of mess then. A lot of mess. But up to today, we don't know what really happened. Bá a ṣe mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Kábíyèsí àti Wúràọlá. Láàmú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Kábíyèsí àti Prophetess Naomi. Because if you look at it very well, ó jọ gàtè kò jọ gàtè, ó fẹsẹ̀ méjì tí ro gàtè kò ń ju èyí ẹ̀ lọ. Kí sọ pé àwọn tó kó wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan yìí, àwọn ló ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ up till now. But as at then, it's like something is not right, because in the Yoruba land, Yoruba settings, Olori ò kí ń kúrò láàfin, Olori ò kí ń divorce you, and I be like, for these women to just divorce like that, I don't want to ring to because if we are looking at the story, based on the story that was given to us, before a woman can say, I'm leaving my husband's house, a whole king, you that have all the servants to you, all the luxury car, meet the biggest people, that not, she anything, for you to say that, I don't leave. To bá dé hierarchy ní bẹ́yẹn, ó wá sọ pé ó fẹ́ kúrò ń bẹ̀. Twice, 2 women that we know of. I'm not talking about the one that eléyìí tó jẹ́ gbajúmọ̀ tá a mọ̀. If there's any other one that has happened before, that's not a problem. But eléyìí tó jẹ́ gbajúmọ̀ tá a mọ̀, I will say something fishy is going on. For Wuraola to live like that without a trace within a year, for Naomi that was brought to live like that. Now, Naomi is a prophetess, so I feel like, okay, if something is not right, she can use the wisdom of God to, for her to just live like that without a clear explanation, it says a lot. I cannot lie. Up to today, we are still trying to know what happened. Something must trigger these women to just come and go without even establishing anything. To just be coming and be going, to be coming and be going without establishing anything. So it may feel like there are things that are being done in that palace that frightens them. It may not necessarily mean the man, no. She understand it. Maybe they are, because left for me, I will be like, there are some things they want them to do, but they chicken out. But they told them they don't have a choice. It's either they go or they do that thing. Maybe there's something they want this queen to do, and they couldn't do it because they could not imagine themselves doing it. They feel like, they said they should sacrifice somebody. I'm just allegedly, I'm just saying this, I'm not saying this is what happened, and allegedly to Lele. So when you marry a king like that, a lot of things are involved. Maybe they said they may need human blood and they want them to do the sacrifice. I'm just saying allegedly. And maybe these women, they are not aware of what they were getting themselves into, and they realize that, they cannot do this thing, allegedly. This is just my own theory. It's not proving, it's not coming from the palace. I don't have a source in the palace. It's not proving, it's not, I'm just talking out of context. This doesn't, again, to say again, this is not coming from the palace. I don't have a source from the palace. I'm just making this up as an example. Like, what if they saw something frightening and something that they couldn't even do, and they feel like, I cannot stand this. And they feel like they cannot stand it, they cannot do this, and they just left. What if that's what happened? I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. But it may not necessarily be the man. Maybe there are some traditions that these women cannot do because they are woke women, they are not the typical Oloris. They are woke set of Olori. So maybe there are so many things they could not do, and they left. Like, after someone, you have to leave the palace for women that can't do it. So, and they left. And I don't really want to buy that idea that the man is bad. I don't think so. It doesn't give me a cunning or a person. Kabiyesi doesn't look to me like that. I think he's a very friendly man. I think he's a very loving man. Maybe he doesn't even show it that much, but Ori Kabiyesi as a very aggressive person. Again, I don't live in the palace. I'm just saying my home based on what we can see. So I don't know if he's bad behind closed door, but when we see him, I don't have any crazy feeling about the man. The man is calm, is cool, is collective. And Mama said he's just playing games with people. He knows how to, how to form in front of cameras and all that. I cannot say. But one thing now that I know about this whole thing is that it is safe to say that Queen Naomi is no more Queen Naomi, allegedly. She's not a wife. She just has a son, a prince, Prince Tadenikawo, for the king. But she's no more the king's wife. And they said that she said she's never even going there, even if they want her to go there. There's not even room for anybody there anymore. Bí àwọn aṣẹ tó wá kọ́ another chalet fún wọn, there's not even room for anybody. Ilé ti kún 6. So I wish everybody well. I wish them the best, That's just it. So let me know what you feel about this video down below. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.